Hi everyone. This time I'm going to talk about the life of the most recognized American actor, producer, and musician around the world. And this is due to his incredible interpretation of classic characters that we have been seeing all these years. His name is John Christopher Depp II. He was born on June 9, 1963 in Kentucky, USA. Due to his parent job, he had to move constantly. By the age of 9, he had already lived in 20 different cities. During his teenage years, his parents divorced, and this was not good for him, as he started experimenting with drugs and alcohol. Johnny has confessed that most of his tattoos are a representation of that part of his life. Contrary to his character, Willy Wonka, who is chocolate fanatic, he cannot eat anything containing chocolate, as he has been allergic to it since childhood. In addition, among his phobias is the terror of a spider, ghosts, and claws. Um, he dropped out of high school at the age of 16 to join a rock band. 2 weeks later, when he wanted to return, the director told him he had better follow his dream as a musician. He was in many bands since then. On one occasion, thanks to his first wife, he had the opportunity to meet to the actor Nicolas Cage, who suggested he pursue an acting career. He advised him and motivated him that how he entered the film world in the late 70s. In 2007, when Nicolas had problems with debt, Depp paid them all of us a thank you. He achieved fame after his performance in Edward Scissorhands in 1990, in which he played an innocent and harmless young man whose arms end in scissors instead of hands. Was directed by Tim Burton, with whom he also participated in films such as Sleepy Hollow, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Corset Bride, Only Boys, Sweeney Todd, The Demon Barber of Fleet Street, in the adaptation of the classic Alice in Wonderland, playing the Mad Hatter and others. The most representative characters of Johnny Depp was, for example, Jack Sparrow, Willy Wonka, Sweeney Todd, the Mad Hatter, Barnabas Collins, and etc. He has a lot of characters. About the relationships, Johnny Depp has not been very lucky in love, as his relationships have been romantic and turbulent. He has been married a couple of times. His first wife was Lori Ann. The marriage only lasted 2 years, from 1983 to 1985. One of his most iconic girlfriends was actress Winona Ryder, who is an actress famous for his movies in the 80s and 90s. Lately, she has appeared in the Stranger Things series. They worked together in the movie Edward Scissorhands, and he said she was the great love of his life, only at the wrong time. He even got her name tattooed on his arm. In 1998, Johnny started dating with Vanessa Paradise after meeting in Cannes a year early. With her, he has two children, Lily Rose and Jack. After 14 years of relationship, they separate in 2012. But it was his last partner, actress Amber Heard, the worst relationship he had of all. They meet in 2009 and started dating in 2012. In 2015, they decide to get married, but they only last 2 years together. They officially ended with a divorce in 2017. Johnny filed a defamation lawsuit as his ex-wife, claiming that she was a victim of domestic violence, which destroyed the actor's career and reputation. At the end of the trial, none of the accusations made by her were accepted as congruent by the jury. Winning the trial, Johnny Depp, along with a sum of $15 million as a compensation for the damages towards his reputation and image. In turn, he has to give her $2 million for a counterclaim. The best of Johnny Depp. One of Depp's great achievements as an actor was to convince the directors and producer of Pirates of the Caribbean to change the design and personality of the character of Jack Sparrow to another proposed by him, which turned out to be a success. In addition, with a profit from this film, he bought an island in Bahamas. Johnny only goes to this island in his spare time when he is not working on a movie. In 2012, he appeared in the Guinness Book of Records as the highest paid actor after earning $75 million in 2011. He has also been nominated 3 times for an Oscar for Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street in 2007, Finding Neverland in 2004, and Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl in 2003. He won a Golden Globe Award in 2008 for his work in Sweeney Todd. He also won a Screen Actor Guild Award and a César Award. Director Tim Burton has recognized Johnny Depp as his reference actor for the main characters of his films, having him as the main actor in more than 8 movies. They are very good friends to this day. From 1984 to 2019, Johnny Depp has appeared in more than 70 films, record, composed, and participate in more than 25 musical albums. He has been nominated for the Academy Awards and winner of the Golden Globe and the Screen Actors Guild Award for Best Actor. In August of this year, it was announced that he will resume his career as a director, specifically with the direction of the film called Modigliani, which will be shooting in Europe in the spring of 2023 and will be co-produced by Al Pacino. Thank you so much.